This documents our trip to Mammoth Lakes. We were at Lundy, Lundy Lake the first day, fishing just to get acclimated, and we don't show you any fish because we didn't catch any. Then the next day we went to Virginia Lakes area, and Big Valley is sometimes called Big Virginia Lake, and we were there fishing for the first hour and a half or two, and here's where we were fishing at, a beautiful lake with snow in the mountain areas, and we don't show you any fish here because we didn't catch any fish here either, but it was pretty darn cold, so we went on a hike to warm up, and we went up into the hills. Then we eventually got to Blue Lake. This is an approach to Blue Lake you often see, and it is very blue. We'll get some more pictures of this. This is a wide angle shot of that. Isn't that beautiful? Lots of snow on the ground. Well, at least around the edges of, and the trail was clear, but there was snow. There was still snow, and so we came up out of this area, still looking at Blue Lake right now, and looking down at it as we move on to Cooney Lake. But this is still Blue Lake as we're ascending upward a little bit in elevation. We came to this cabin that was built long time ago. Kind of interesting inside. We ended up crossing through some snow, which is was a rather unique experience. Let's just leave it like that. It was somewhere right just to the upper right of that lake. You'll see a barren area, and there was a lot of snow we had to cross, and it was pretty steep. Then we got to Cooney Lake, which had an ice shelf still on top of it for the most part. Really beautiful and clear lake, as you can see, with a lot of snow around the mountains. Just an awesome, awesome sight to see. That's for sure. Then we went to Obsidian Mount or Dome. It is an entire area of volcanic glass. It is really incredible to see this obsidian. This is a humongous boulder, maybe three times my height. Hard to get perspective in this area. I tried to. You can see the striations of lava, and you can see our attempt at a selfie here to prove we were there. When you're there, the light actually glistens off this entire area, such as you can see in this close-up. But the camera didn't really capture that as well as I wanted. Then we went on to Inyo craters, which were formed from steam that was blown out during a volcanic eruption about 650 years ago. The craters, these pictures don't describe how deep and steep that area is. It is actually rather unnerving to step towards the edge of this thing. It goes down rather quickly. We'll go on a walk. The wind was blowing a lot that day. In fact, the entire time we were there, it was very windy, but here on the edge of this thing is incredibly windy. You can see how tall the trees are in there, and kind of get a depth perception on that. Then we went to the earthquake fault in the area. First time we've been to this one. Here's my feet, and I'm trying to get a perspective on how really deep this is. That's a bit of snow way at the bottom down there. And I think that's a couple hundred feet. So you get an idea of how vast this, deep this crack really is, this fault. There's a person in the upper left of this picture to get a perspective. See the reddish coat? Let's go on a walk. This is on the other end of this area that we were able to explore. I think I'm going to get out of here before anything happens. That's pretty much it for our trip.